It's so emotional, I'm trying to ever know his man. I think it's so good, man. He's the only point. Oh, it's really emotional, I'm trying. But yeah, I mean, that of course broke me. We're gonna rewatch it, and then I probably get more emotional. Man, Mimikyu is here as my. This video ever on, I'm gonna react to Rica Matsumoto singing the course original Pokemon opening. This is gonna be super. Oh my god, the emotion, man. I think I mean it, man. This is gonna be super emotional. You know, I heard it so many times. Obviously, I've seen Pokemon both in, you know, my original language, Swedish, but also, of course, Japanese, right? And of course, Mimikyu is my favorite Pokemon. Obviously, Team Rocket is the best, you know. And I am actually just now playing, of course. I am right now, of course, playing Pokopia, right? I just got to Vermillion City, Kushiba City, I think it's called in Japanese, with Saint Anne, right? Saint Anu. And that I would say actually was the best, definitely. If you played Pokopia, they come below. Yeah, Pokopia. It's like, you know, the old Hoenn region, right? And it's very clear that it's Vermillion. For that matter, the reason I even found this, right, is because, of course, a few years ago, I did the whole Princess Kaguya, right? Which is also really good with Ray. That was fantastic, very emotional. And after I did the video, YouTube then, of course, recommended me similar videos, right, from the first take. So I never seen this before in my life, but now when I watched that, of course, a few, you know, for that video, and then I rewatched it several times, of course. So now YouTube is like recommending me, right, first take stuff, and then I was like, you definitely was this with Pokemon. So I was like, okay, this might actually be a really good emotional video, because like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna recognize. I've seen every episode. I'm gonna recognize her voice, right, and so forth. And yeah, link below for me for that. And I made a few years ago. I made the course a final episode, right, reaction when with Ash Satoshi. Yeah, that was, man, that broke me, man. Pidgeotto, you know, Pidgeotto up, yeah. Oh my god, that I was weeping like a baby, man. The final episode with Ash, man, that was super emotional. Jesus Christ, man, let's get into it. Okay, let's go in. Man, I'm excited, man. Waku wak. So Shiyu course, Rica, Matsuyoshi course, Satoshi. Yes, Ash. I guess you can hear her. So I guess you're gonna sing it sounding like Ash, right? She's gonna, I guess, perform like Ash, right? Yeah, like she, if Ash would be singing the song, right? That's what I expected to do, of course. She's been voicing this character for like, I don't know, 1,000 episodes, right? Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. たとえ火の中水の中草の中 I don't want to pause too much. I have to say immediately, guys, this is gonna be, I can feel the emotions coming immediately, right? Just hearing that song, right? Just hearing the lyrics, before she even sings, right? The goosebumps are massive. I feel my whole body. I mean, it's weird. It's hard to explain, right? The goosebumps, you know, the hair on my body, it's just weird, right? It's almost like freaking yeah, it's weird. It's hard to explain it. Okay, let's keep going, man. I'm gonna break down and do this. 森の中、土の中、雲の中のこのスカットの中、なか大変だけど、必ずゲットだぜ、ポケモンゲットだぜ、マスラータウンにさよならバイバイ、俺はこいつと旅に出る。鍛えた技で勝ちまくり仲間を増やして次の街へいつもいつでもうまくよくなんて保証はどこにもないけどいつでもいつも本気で生きていこいつたちがいる Now, of course, comes the second verse, chorus, but yeah, getting all excited like a second chorus, of course. But like I said earlier, man, immediately massive goosebumps, incredible emotion, man. My body is tearing up. It is crazy. And now I've also heard something like a billion times before, right? But it's still a different feeling, though, right? Hearing, hearing like the actual voice actor singing it, right? And it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite, you know, like One Piece openings, right? So you have this One Piece opening, I think it's opening 10, I think, and they also have the special family episode 108, and it's like, kind of like when, you know, it's like Nami and Luffy, so when they're singing the song, right? And the ending one, the family song, when they're each singing one verse each, right? Like, we are family, like, we are not friends, we are family, yeah, like that hits you different, right? you had this, like, 1,000 episode voice there. I mean, so I've seen, all the episodes, right? I mentioned, of course, her voicing Ash, right? And yeah, so I don't know how many episodes, but I don't know how many episodes have I seen it. It's probably over 1,000 episodes, right? And sure, of course, I started as a kid with the Swedish Pokemon, right? But then, of course, I went over to the Japanese, and I was really into it, especially talking about Green Ninja Man, talking about I mean, get into Ashley's competent, and I was like, is Ash gonna win the tournament? And I was watching it with my friend, I probably was like 17, 18, something like that, right? When Ash was like really good finally, and we were watching it weekly, being like, oh my god, is Ash gonna win? Is Ash finally gonna win? And all that stuff, right? I watched the tournament arcs. I always got back into it, when Ash was coming up to different leagues, right? But let's keep going. But I can talk about Pokemon stuff for hours.
たとえ火の中水の中草の中森の中土の中雲の中のこのスカットの中なかなか大変だけど必ずゲットだぜポケモンゲットだぜ戦い疲れておやすみグッナイまぶたを閉じれば蘇る炎が燃えて風がない泣き声とどろくあのバトルが昨日の敵は今日の
Yeah, no, he's pretty hard, man. It's just saying that.
今日の友は明日も友達そうさえ言えん本当になるって誰かが歌っていたけどつぼみがいつか花開くように夢は叶うものいつもいつでも
And this is so emotional, guys. Every note hits, man. I think it's so good, man. He's there on point.
いつでもいつも本気で生きてるこいつたちがいる
I just need most of the tracks, man. But I think I've heard it. I have heard it before. Not this, not the first take, but I'm pretty sure I heard her singing some episode. I'm pretty sure. That's a good laugh to end there, yeah. Yes. Oh, it was amazing. She's so good, man.
楽しかった。
Yeah, Tanoshi, man. That was Tanoshi, man. But yeah, I mean, that of course broke me. We're gonna rewatch it, and then I probably get more emotional. Man, Mimikyu is here as my... Mimikyu, my favorite, beloved fairy ghost Pokemon. He's here to absorb my... my tears, man. I don't know. I love Mimikyu. It's like it's like sad dead Pikachu, man. I love it so much. I love it so much. But and it's a side note here. My brother bought me a Mimikyu card. He knows what I love, man. Yeah. So my brother, as a Christmas present a few years ago, he bought me like a special edition Mimikyu card, like a collector card, for the trading card game. Yeah, but it's like a different art on it, right? So it's with Mimikyu, which I have in my office then. So yeah, that was awesome, man. That's the best gift I ever got, man. No, but it's awesome. But as a side note, yeah, I don't kind of like those Pokemons. Maybe I just like those Pokemons, but I liked Sableye, right? Was one of my favorite in that Generation 3 and so on. So I kind of always liked that. I guess in the first generation, I was an edgy kid, so I liked Mewtwo. It was a lot of Mewtwo, but yeah, in the first game, Mewtwo was my favorite. And also I started with Squirtle, right? Yeah, some water Pokemon. But I had both Gyarados and Blastoise in my Team 6 when I beat the first Pokemon League. Oh man, I'm crying, man. But yeah, let's like watch the favorite bits. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I think really here immediately, right? As I mentioned earlier, when you kind of get like the you get kind of like the the back. Yeah, you kind of know, you kind of know that this is happening now, man. Just waku. I mean, immediately, like I said earlier, right? Jesus Christ, I'm crying, man. Oh god, I cry so much. Mimikyu, hide my face, man. I wasn't embarrassed by it. I mean, I cry all the time, and if there's one thing I think I do right on YouTube, is that I think I have a lot of crying reactions and a lot of like analytic reactions, right? Which maybe it's an interesting, weird team, right? But I can make very long videos like analyzing like at a series or something, talking about it for 3 hours about some like, oh, this thing here means this thing in this store, blah blah, right? Or I have this thing when I was like crying like a baby, so I get very emotional. I mean, I also had easy time crying, but yeah, my eyes are hurting, man. I got too much tears. But anyway, yeah, here in the beginning, right, you get it gets emotional immediately because you know what you're gonna happen, right? But I think this is interesting from like an actual behavior standpoint for humans, right? Because for me, I'm very good at like knowing when an anime song is starting, what song it is. You know what I mean? I'm extremely good at those like, anime auto quizzes. Extremely good at them, and I can hear just like the first 1-2 seconds, right, and I can basically figure out what song it is. You know what I mean? Are you the same? I extremely good. I can hear like one tune. Oh, that's like exciting. You know what I mean? I'm very good. Oh, should you could have called it? Yeah. Oh, that's One Piece. I'm very good at that. So I think that's also one reason why I probably are very into this musical stuff, because I'm very good at pattern recognition things. So I immediately know that, okay, this is Pokemon, it's gonna start now. Interesting for now we get in the chorus. So I'm getting like massive goosebumps, I'm getting very emotional. It's the beginning of this first, yeah. You hear music right. Bye. There's one thing I do like though, so I'm gonna play the Swedish one after this, okay? Because I'm from Sweden and I do of course love the Swedish one, maybe a little more. But there's something I actually do like here with the Japanese Nihongo one. I think it's fair to compare them a little bit, because I think for a lot of people, right, we're coming from kind of like the our country's region as well, right? But like I said, I of course have listened to the Japanese and her voice. And so on, right? So I'm in both kind of from a historical standpoint. But anyway, in the Swedish one, we don't have this lyric at all. So I think this is interesting, so to speak. They didn't capture this part at all in Swedish. Here she's like, bye bye, sayonara. It's kind of like leaving your town, right? Pokemon in the beginning of the game is also leaving Pallet Town, right? Leaving your home village, leaving mom, and going on an adventure, right? That isn't really captured so much in this Swedish song. The Swedish song doesn't really. It's more based on the English one. It's kind of like oh, I'm gonna be the best now. Going on the best. It's a little bit different take on it. Yeah, the Japanese one is a little more somber in that sense. The beginning of the Japanese one, I think it's a little more like I'm leaving my mom now. I'm gonna have to go on an adventure. It's a little more sad in that sense. You know what I mean? It's first the beginning. Yeah, it's a little more like a little more fearful, perhaps. That is what high places was. But I think that the Japanese one, and this is, I hope you understand what I mean here, but I think it's interesting from like a lyrical empowerment standpoint, right? I think the English and then the Swedish one, because it's based on the English one probably rather, it's more hype immediately for the life, right? It's much higher up here, right? It's like, yeah, we're gonna be the best, yeah, let's Pokemon. It's more like that, right? No. It's more higher in the middle. I think both English and Swedish one are more like that. They're kind of hyper. Let's go on an adventure. They're more like that, right? The Japanese one, I think, starts a little more down low, like, okay, we're gonna go out now. It's exciting, but it's a little bit scary. And I think it rises up higher, right? So I think the Japanese one, yeah, I think it starts a little more mellow, and it's like, yeah, okay, this could be dangerous, right? Where in the Swedish one, it's kind of like, I'm the best. Yeah, it starts more like, time to be the best in the world. It starts a little more like that, yeah. We are already number one. A little bit more like that, yeah. More confident, I guess, yeah. It's Swedes are, yeah, secretly way more confident. Yeah, we are already the best, yeah, it's like. But let's jump a little bit in the here. This go here. This go here. I also like, of course, to have the other voice singing, throwing in there, screaming different sound. Yeah, it's awesome. That's how it should be. Just see that. This of course beat about is great, and now you know second quarter gonna start. Yeah. Oh, this is the best one. Ja, på sista regon, det måste du söna i, du, nästa dag, det nya till dig, This part is so great, but yeah, you know it's coming, here it's coming, right? You know that, but you know that. Oh. Then it goes out and again. But yeah, guys, that was emotional, man. That was emotional. It feels really nice hearing Rica Matsumoto, the actual voice. Satoshi speak. Yeah, I mean, she's clearly trying to sound, you know, as if Satoshi was singing it, right? And she's nailing it, and it certainly feels very, very emotional. Now, hope you be with me, guys. I want to check out 2 more guys here in the video. Hope you like it. Leave a comment below if you like this, if you want me to do more with cultural comparison or not, because I at least enjoy it, right? So I will show you now the Swedish song, not in the past, the video years ago, whatever. And I'm also going to show you my favorite, okay? My favorite Japanese opening. Of all the Pokemon opening, I love this song. I listen to it several times per week, guys. I'll read that opening and show you guys after the Swedish song. It can be a secret for you guys now, but yeah, I love this. See the Swedish song then, right? For on YouTube here. See, this is very much, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be best, man. Bygga upp ett lag. Du. Söka och fånga flest. Och träna dem var dag. So, the Swedish song, right, as I mentioned earlier, is much more like, I'm gonna be the best, yeah, and it's kind of similar to the English one, right? It starts like, I'm gonna train every day, I'm gonna go out now, I'm gonna be the effing best, you know. It starts very differently, yeah. And you can see also different animation, right, from the Japanese one, the different style that which Pokemon are shown and so on. But immediately it's more like, yeah, we're gonna go out now, we're gonna be the best, make mom proud. It's a little bit different, storytelling. Now it's like, yeah, traveling from city, you know. I love this line. Yeah, the power comes from. Yeah, it's a good line, man. Mon, du och jag. And that's about teamwork, you know. Yeah, nakamas. Yeah, together we are a team, you know. And then it's like saving the world. So yeah, the Pokemon Switch thing is much more direct, like, we're gonna save the world. But I guess, to be fair though, right, they got it, because that happens a lot in Pokemon. And yeah, surprisingly enough, Ash saves the world a lot, right? Especially with the end storyline later. It's like, yeah, we're saving the world a lot in this, these youngsters, man, they're saving the planet a lot, man. What are all the other Pokemon trainers doing? Are they just fighting against something? Ash is quite competent, a world savior, yeah, very much so. But now then, let's go to my favorite. Anyway, here goes the best one, of course. Here's the best line with the end here. Yeah, you teach me and I teach you. Yeah, that's why we're here. Yeah, I love that line there. Yeah, you teach me and I teach you. Yeah, du lär mig, jag lär dig. You know, it's all about the friendship to the Pokemon. Now, I want to show you my favorite Japanese opening of Pokemon. So, there's a couple of really good openings, I feel, right, in the later years. There's some other ones I really like too. Opening 10, opening 14. Oh yeah, dan. But over listening to these songs more, you know, many times, this has become my favorite thing over the years, yeah. So this, of course, is Mad pace getter. Susume, Dusinimo. I love this chord, it's so strong. So this is a song then about Tomohisa Sako, and I just really like the energy in the song, man. It's just so good, man. I listen to it like every week, man. I love it. And I think it's like the best modern, modern. It's like several years old now, but I don't know. What do you think? I think it's the best like late song. And here comes good chorus soon, I really love it. After this part here, right? Similar to the original one, right? Kind of in the middle, you get the second verse, right? Yeah, so very good is soon, right? For here now. I love this chorus so much, man. From now here. Let your bamba, let your bamba, let your bamba. Oh yeah, oh yeah, this is not sad. Get the bamba, get the bamba, get the bamba. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Maybe I just like Serena so much. Maybe I'm a fan favorite of Serena. My other favorite, I think, over the years is this one. Love it. We got 13 man, or 14 sometimes, yeah. Ha ha ha, dun dun dun. Same here, up a bit, right, to the chorus bit, but yeah, the middle here as well, same thing. Now I get really, it's like, now it's good. I love it. It's freaking awesome, man. I love Pokémon Openings. I have a video course where I went over the ones that existed at that time. Yeah. So I did a video probably like 2-3 years ago when I went over all these openings, right? So link below for that, of course. But anyway, lastly, guys, if you might want to see some other the first take reactions, leave a comment below. I could really appreciate the comments in the Kaguya-sama one. And I do think that I will probably check out some of my other favorite bands too, perhaps. I saw like Man with the Mission, which I really like. Dear Milet for Demon Slayer. No, I have of course seen the opening already. I have never seen the first take version though. But I love that one. I discovered of course Man with the Mission from Inuyashiki, right? When I reacted to Inuyashiki many years ago, one of my favorite animes of all time. I love Inuyashiki. Inuyashiki is so well, it's one of the best ever of all time. And I was like really into Man with the Mission since then. And then I listened to all their songs and went to the concerts. I really like Man with the Mission. That's like one of my all-time favorite. And of course Flow, right? Which I was in the first take. And Flow, I was in the concert last year. So Flow is my favorite Japanese band, right, of all time. I've said it before, but I'm a really big Flow fan. So of course I was at the Naruto concert last year, right? But anyway, guys, have a great day. See you guys and have